two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
They draw first blood here in the championship game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So USC's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Trojans pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Baxter.
That return backfires on him. Now your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Looking to throw here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Running play called on third and short. So a long Mufara their scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air. It's Mayava. That's caught. It's Washington. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here's the second down play. They keep him guessing with a run. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Trying to convert with a sneak. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. The Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. Fourth down. Return will be brought down. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Young. The defense wraps it up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Hold it. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. 6th play of the drive coming up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Maiava. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it here. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. 3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Using his legs, it's Washington. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The shotgun running play call. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back. It's Maiava. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Look at a pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain getting closer to midfield. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Maiava. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch in space. Touchdown, Trojans. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line now, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Maiava. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. On first down, it's play action. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Important second down play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain. Go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he get there on the ground? He's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a on downs, defense stepping up there. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab behind the line, it's Jacobs. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Signs with the throw. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans are on the move here. Quarterback still with the football. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. He puts it on the turf. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. It was a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. They can't stop him. Touchdown, USC. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. McGain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Can the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the fourth? And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Boy, this guy knows what to do with the ball when it's in his hands. Nice job of catching it, and then the run into the end zone to give them the 1-point lead. Now, under 2 minutes to go in the national title, fourth quarter, pretty obvious. You got to go for two to give yourself potentially the 3-point lead.
And it's caught for a 2-point conversion. So the lead is now 3 here in the final stages. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Delayed handoff. And that's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Lets it go quickly. Over the middle and incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much...
Deep shot to the left side. Makes the grab. The 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I really wondered what direction they might go here with the national championship on the line. What a nice throw, but what impresses me is the catch and then the run after the catch to get the ball into the end zone. They go up by 3 now late in the game. An extra point here will force your opponent to have to drive the length of the field to beat you.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The ball is caught. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? He'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in.
And they pound this ball into the end zone to take the lead. Love to see the offensive line in this back get a chance to make the difference in a critical time in this game. Here we are under 2 minutes to go with a 2-point lead. All you got to do is kick the extra point to get you that 3-point lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? He's running out of time here. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and they sack him. And that'll do it. The final play. The defense makes a huge stop to preserve the W. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler.